Hey there. Have you ever felt like you're on an emotional roller coaster in your relationship? One minute, you're soaring high and feeling amazing, and the next, you're crashing down in pain. Does it seem like no matter what you do, you just can't walk away from that person, even when they hurt you repeatedly? Well, it might not be love you're feeling. It could actually be a trauma bond. Let's dive in. So, what exactly is trauma bonding? It's when a relationship is built on manipulation, fear, and this weird emotional dependency. You might feel hooked, and leaving seems impossible, even when you know it's not good for you. The emotional connection can be so intense that it blinds you to the toxic reality of the situation. 1. You feel addicted to the relationship. First up, do you feel like you're addicted to this relationship? You know, that panic when you think about leaving? Instead of feeling relieved, you're filled with dread. It's like your heart just can't let go, even with all the pain involved. 2. Constant push pull dynamics. Next, let's talk about those constant push pull dynamics. One moment, your partner is showering you with affection and love, and then out of nowhere, they're withdrawing or criticizing you. It's incredibly confusing, and this cycle keeps you desperately chasing after their approval, hoping to feel loved again. 3. Excusing their toxic behavior. Now, here's a big one. Do you find yourself making excuses for their hurtful actions? Telling yourself things like they had a rough childhood, or they didn't mean it, or maybe if I just try harder, I can fix them. This is a classic sign of being in a trauma bond. 4. Feeling guilty for wanting to leave. Then there's the guilt. You might believe that leaving would mean abandoning them or betraying the relationship, even though they're the ones causing you pain. It's like you're torn between knowing it's best for you and feeling like you're betraying the love you think you share. 5. Emotional and physical stress. Lastly, let's talk about the stress, both emotional and physical. Trauma bonds can lead to anxiety that makes you feel exhausted all the time. You might even feel headaches, trouble sleeping, or that constant knot in your stomach. Your body is always on high alert, and that is not how love should feel. Okay, so why do trauma bonds feel so powerful? Well, it's a fascinating mix of brain chemistry. Trauma bonds hit your brain just like real love does with those feel-good chemicals, dopamine, oxytocin, and adrenaline. But here's the kicker. Unlike healthy love, which is filled with trust and security, trauma bonds thrive on fear and pain. You might be mistaking that intense feeling for love when it's really something much darker. 1. Acknowledge the cycle. All right, let's get to the good stuff. How to break free. First, you need to acknowledge that you're in a trauma bond. Sounds simple, but it's a huge step towards healing. Recognizing your situation is like shining a light in a dark room. 2. Limit contact or go no contact. Next, consider limiting contact or even going no contact with that person. Distance is key to breaking that psychological hold they have over you. It gives you space to think clearly and start reclaiming your life. 3. Seek support. And please, don't hesitate to seek support. Whether it's talking to a therapist, joining a support group, or just confiding in a trusted friend, having a support system is super crucial. You don't have to go through this alone. 4. Focus on self-healing. Lastly, focus on self-healing. Make time for self-care, mindfulness, and activities that help you reconnect with who you are outside of the relationship. Love yourself. You deserve to feel whole and happy again. You deserve love that feels safe, kind, and nurturing. If anything I said resonated with you, don't ignore the signs. Prioritize your healing and take those steps to break free from the bond that's holding you down. Remember, you are not alone in this journey. If you found value in this video, please like, share, and subscribe for more insights on emotional health and healing. Together, we can navigate through this.